I living in a sweet life on deck episode?
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrub here, back again with another video. Hope you guys are all having an absolutely fantastic day. I know that I am. And if you are, be sure to smash the like button. Otherwise, no joke. Yeah, that's right. If you smash the like button right now, it's an actual guarantee that you will get your own So a couple days ago, I made a video about how this girl is girl that ate the class ahead and threatening her. It was funny. You guys made it. Regardless, she kind of forgets that A, I've been threatening to before, and B, I read Instagram DMs for a video that so go to the girl for reading that Twitter lawyers for what you want or shit. No, Ryan, this is the girl from the video you made on that ate the goldfish. I am here to tell you that I never ate the goldfish at all. Recently, I've had a friend that has forwarded me and showed me the video about me eating the goldfish, so I find it really offensive. So Pedro, also known as the goldfish, have been spreading lies about me and making fun of me because I still wear a diaper. You spelled diaper wrong. And I'm really sad about that because I still haven't been potty trained. First things first, I'll remember asking if you wear diapers, bro. Not once ever was I like, I bet you her dietary habits and pooping is a very weird situation. No one cared about what you used to go to the bathroom, alright? Literally nobody cared. The only thing we cared about was the fact that you ate a goldfish for talking to you. And also, I'm just saying, it sounds weird to me that you never ate the goldfish when the person who sent me the story on Instagram in the first place linked me the Instagram of the fish's account that was from your school, and there was all the comments on it saying, rest in peace. Like, what, is everybody, pretending that you just ate this goldfish? Like the CIA implanted a memory in everyone's mind that you ate the goldfish, but it's all a lie because they want to cripple Russia's economy? I don't think so, bruh. Also, you might want to get the diaper thing checked out because that's pretty bizarre. This has really made me mad, and I've confronted this issue to my lawyer. He will be talking to you soon, and I will be taking this problem to court. The goldfish and me, Pedro, has nothing to do with you, and I don't know why you have to be all up into my business. This just proves that you make videos for nonsense. You don't even explain the story right. Firstly, to start off, this is what happened. So in the first day of school, I didn't know the science teacher had gotten a new class pet. All I'm saying is, even if this goes to court, do you understand what this is going to sound like, right? We're going to be standing in front of a judge, a professional that's job it is to decide right from wrong and bring justice to our society, and talk about how I messed up how you ate. I just got the story wrong, which really isn't my fault because someone from your school sent me the story in the first place. Like, I don't really know what you're supposed to say. Your Honor, listen. I read a story from my Instagram DMs, and apparently a few of the details were wrong. Oh my God, lock him up. Like, what is a lawsuit gonna do? Regardless, I'm not exactly afraid of a girl dumb enough to eat a goldfish. And I love how she accuses me of getting up in her business because I didn't say anything. Like, I didn't say what school she went to. I didn't say who she was. I didn't say who sent me the story. The only way people would know who I'm talking about is if you messaged me and sued me for telling the story, dude. Like, nobody who watched that video went, oh my God, it's Rebecca fake name is Stan. And I bet you that Rebecca fake name is Stan is the same person that ate the goldfish. Like, nobody was thinking that. Literally none. Until you decided to do this. You are small brain. Because I didn't know this. I got to have a class with the same science teacher, and I realized they got a goldfish. There were 3 days go by, and I heard the fish was giving me really weird stares. I was like, and I realized, I walked up to him and asked him, hey, you got giving me stares? What? You spelt it stairs, like S-T-A-I-R-S. Bro, what you climbing up? It's really bothering me, and I don't like it at all. And then the goldfish said, damn girl, I can't stop looking at you. And I was like, that's really rude. So after that, I leave it be for the next couple of days. First of all, you spell like somebody that has the memory span of a goldfish, so I'm pretty sure that it's contagious. If you eat goldfish, your memory does go down. But also, alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna break down this eloquently. You messaged me saying that I got the story on how you ate a goldfish wrong and how it's not fair that I'm up in your business. And then proceed to admit in DMs that you thought a goldfish was telepathically communicating with you and staring at you to the point where you needed to do something about it. You walked up to a goldfish and asked, why are you staring at me? And it talked back to you? You're not Dr. Doolittle, dude. You're a psychopath. Like, you need some help, some serious help. If you honestly feel like a goldfish was sitting there trying to have a conversation while hitting you up on Facebook Messenger like it's 2008 with a semicolon parenthesis, winky face flirting with you, dog. Goldfish can't flirt. Trust me. They just, I don't know. I tried to flirt with Nemo before and it didn't work out very well, okay? I got dramatically rejected. After time goes on, I realized that it started to give me weirder and mad looks, like he was mad. So I told him to back off, weirdo, and he slowly swam into his little hideout. During this time, I didn't think anything really of it, because it's literally a goldfish. So time passes on, and I get messages from my friends that he is talking bad about me and being mean for no reason at all. I message him on Fishbowl, which is like Instagram, but for fish. I'm just imagining all of her friends sitting around the lunch table. They're like, yeah, remember that Rebecca here definitely thinks that fish are talking to her. Rebecca, fake a name is Stan, definitely believes that there's a real goldfish. So these can message her and think that we've been talking about her, which is kind of mean. But at the same time, if my friend was convinced that he was actually talking to goldfish, I'd probably do the exact same thing. Also, Fishbowl is not a real thing. Please make sure that the phone is not being hacked by the Chinese government, because it sounds like a convenient way to make sure that they're controlling American youth. Honestly, though, I don't know what you would do if your friend started trying to tell you that the goldfish was staring at them and trying to fight them. I feel like you have to mess with them. Like, you have to go along with it and just pretend that, oh yeah, man, I heard the goldfish was talking so much about you. So basically, I see him in class, and he starts staring at me, and I did the right thing, which was walk up to him and swallow him and torture him inside of my stomach. Before I ate him, I was graving him. What is graving him, bro? Is that like rubbing gravy on a goldfish stomach? I don't understand. He was screaming out his longs with his British accent. Fish can't scream. They don't. It's not what they do. So after that, the teacher finds out, and the class sees that the fish is gone, reports me, and I get suspended for 2 weeks. And I didn't care because I handled the situation like a man. So yeah, you got the whole thing wrong. I hope me and my lawyer see you in court soon. We will love to talk to you and sue you for Catch me in prison. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrub here. I'm here because some girl ate a goldfish type beat, dog. Like, I'm gonna be up in the prison yard as the hardest mother trucker there. Everybody in prison's gonna respect me so much because I just have so much swag and I do everything fantastically. Honestly, at the start of these messages, you told me I got something wrong, but regardless of what the goldfish said to you, you still ate the goldfish and got caught. So I'm pretty sure I'm still right, you know? Like, details don't really matter as long as you get the main thing right, okay? That's the equivalent of you, like, fighting an old woman in a wheelchair, knocking her out, and then being like, I did knock out the lady, but I never, I did not, in fact, slap her husband, okay? Like, it doesn't mean you still knocked out an old lady in a wheelchair, bro. Like, you're still weird for that. Also, you really need to check on yourself because if you're hallucinating that this fish is talking to you, you really need some help, alright? Because I ain't gonna cap, it's probably not the best idea ever to pretend that a fish is screaming at you, so therefore you can eat it. Like, if you actually thought the fish was talking to you and you're not just a psychopath who wanted to see what goldfish tastes like, then you probably need to go see a therapist, alright? I'm not a mental health professional, but I feel like thinking that animals can talk is the exact opposite of a healthy way to cope with your problems. Real talk, I don't know what it is about people, bro. I swear, every time somebody threatens to sue me, it's just because I tell a story that they did, right? Like, they do something wrong, and all I do is just repeat it, and they're like, no, actually, you are not allowed to tell anyone anything that I've ever done in my life. Like, dog, this is like the 4th person that's tried to sue me for my YouTube videos, all because apparently it's my fault that other people do crazy stuff, bro. You want to know how to make sure that I never tell a story about how you ate a goldfish? Don't eat a goldfish. It's really not that complicated, alright? Let me break it down for you every time I've been sued. You want to know how to make sure that I don't tell people that you used to have a YouTube channel where you eat feces? Don't eat feces. You want to know how to make sure that I don't tell people that you tried to get me arrested because I made fun of your kid on the internet? Don't try to get me arrested for making fun of your kid on the internet. Like, for people who are out there who don't want to get made fun of, don't do anything stupid, alright? And if you do anything stupid, maybe don't try to justify it in the worst way ever. Eating the goldfish, but it's alright because it was the 5th of September, and everyone knows that you get a free cheat day on your diet on the 5th of September. Everything is free game, man. Your dog, your fish, it doesn't even matter. We're eating all the pets out here. Like, you're weird. I'm sorry. You tried to eat a goldfish. That's your problem, bro. You gotta live with that. Every night when you go to bed, you have to accept the fact that you are, in fact, a weirdo that thinks you can talk to fish. And out of all the animals to talk to, fish are definitely the lamest. Anyways, guys, on that note, that's going to do it for the video. Head on over to gfuel.com and use code Scrubby at checkout. Get yourself some merch and follow me on Instagram at Scrubby. I would really appreciate it because, you know, I don't know, I just like followers, to be completely honest. Today's notification shout-out goes to 666. Shout out to you for having notifications. If you want a notification shout out, just turn them on and then send me a screenshot to my Instagram at Scrubby. Follow me on Twitter too. Don't get anyone pregnant. If you do, make sure you're hot. And hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video and a lawsuit in my hands. I'll see you guys next time. Also, please just don't eat goldfish. It's really not a good idea. I don't recommend it. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrubby here, back again with another video. Hope you guys are all having an absolutely incredible day. I know I am. If you are, be sure to press that like button. Otherwise, no joke, no scam. Your Minecraft world will be blown up by a toddler strapped to a fire bottle. I don't know what a fire bottle is. I just made up the word, but it sounds really dangerous, guys. So, if you want to protect your Minecraft world, you have to press the like button. Oh my gosh, what's this? New Scrubby merchandise? Dang, isn't that so incredible? Wow. sorry, that just popped up on my screen. I'm sorry about that. As you guys can tell from the title of today's video, today we're going to be talking about the nastiest girl on the internet again. For those of you guys who didn't see that video, a link will be down below. But essentially, there was this girl I went to high school with that had the grossest YouTube channel that ever exists, and I'm not going to get into it. If you haven't seen that video, go watch it, because it's kind of necessary before you watch this one. But today, I decided to log into my email and just give it a look, you know? Let's see what's going on. Brands want to sponsor me. No one ever wants to sponsor me because I'm a little edgy. But regardless, I decided to log into my business email and just see what was going on. And the first thing I see when I log in is, I'm going to ruin your life with the girl who was the nastiest girl on the internet's real name next to it, right? So obviously, it's been a very, very long time since I've gotten an email from somebody I made a video on. So I decided, this is from other memories, pretty entertaining. So obviously, I flick it open, and the email basically reads like this. I'll pull it up on screen. So-and-so has just sent me your YouTube video, and I'm literally crying right now. I don't know how you sleep at night, knowing that you bully kids. You disgust me. My daddy is a lawyer for a living, and I have told him I want to sue you. You think you can bully me in your video? But you are wrong. I'm going to sue you so hard. You will be hearing from my daddy very soon. You suck, loser. And I know what you're thinking. Ryan, that sounds fake. There is no way someone is actually dumb enough for that to be their opening statement right before they hit you with a lawsuit. And you know, if we were dealing with a normal person, I think you'd absolutely be right. And after reading this, I really thought two things. First of all, I didn't do anything illegal, so something's telling me that a lawsuit would be super hard. Like, what are you gonna do? We're gonna be sitting in front of the judge? Judge, I would like to point out that Scrubby, or Ryan, was in fact a big meanie. Yes, that's right, Judge. On his YouTube channel, he talked about something that I willingly did on a public platform. Like, I didn't do anything illegal, okay? I just called it gross, which it is, you know? All I'm saying is that your animal channel where you tasted animal droppings was gross. That's literally all I said. So, the idea that you're magically going to sue me and that's going to become illegal, it's just not going to happen. Like, I'm sorry, I am not going to jail for pointing out that you did something disgusting. That's not how it works. But hey, I'm sure in her head, somewhere along the line, I did something illegal. It's not illegal to make fun of people. It's just so all you kids out there know. Sometimes it's not nice, but I'm not going to go to jail. And then I thought, oh my god, her dad actually is a lawyer. Holy cow, I think she might actually try to go through with the lawsuit. So, as I said, her parents were always really weird too. But I remember her dad being a lawyer, but he was like one of those lawyers that, I don't really know how he's doing business. Nobody ever hired him, because I guess people just knew he was a weird dude. So, regardless, I don't really know what to do with this email at first, because I'm sitting here laughing. I'm not scared at all, okay? You can't sue me for making fun of you. You can't sue me for pointing out something you did in public. And also, by suing you, you're openly admitting that you did it, you know? Like, if you just denied ever doing it, you would have been fine. But now I have proof that you were the lady who did the animal droppings on the internet and admitted to it. So, obviously, me being the absolute savage I am, I decided to respond and said, please do not sue, I will mega cry in court. The only problem with your magic plan is I actually didn't do anything illegal. I'm sorry that you were a weirdo on the internet, but it's totally legal for me to point out how weird that is and talk about it. Maybe if you weren't such a weirdo, I would have. I hope you get therapy and feel better if you couldn't need it. LMAO. You're kind of a wackadoodle for that one. Not to mention, how am I really supposed to be afraid of your lawsuit when you have spelling like this? Like, I want you guys to take a closer look at her email and just really read it and realize every other word is spelled wrong. Like, were you banging your head on the keyboard and put the first letter in of the word you ever tried to bang your head on for the rest of the day? Because literally nothing you type ever was spelled right over the thing you said. So, come on. If you're going to threaten me with a lawsuit, at least pretend like you haven't done this dictionary somewhere in your house and spelled things right. Because at this rate, you're just making yourself look like an idiot. I mean, honestly, you shouldn't get this spelling and tell you people and I know what you guys are thinking. Hey, this girl's crazy, clearly enough. She ate animal droppings from you. What makes you think she won't sue you in court? And the truth is, I don't know that she's not going to sue me, but either way, I'm not backing down from the lady that ate animal droppings, alright? Like, you want me to take that L? No, thank you. You want me to go down in history as the man who caved to the first sign of pressure from the girl that ate animal droppings? Whatever. Obviously, it doesn't end there. This girl clearly is delusional to the point where she thinks that just criticizing her on the internet is illegal. So obviously there might be a couple of screws loose in the noggin if you're picking up what I'm putting down, because most people on the internet understand that it's perfectly okay to make fun of people. And her next email reply was very long and put a lot of her name and her parents' name in it, and I don't feel like censoring all of it out, so I'm just gonna read it. So basically, 20 minutes after I reply, I get this email back. So the email basically reads, "So Ryan, that's right, I know your real name. The truth of the matter is you did break the law and it hurt my feelings. I got used to seeing you in court." She put seeing twice, I don't know why. "Here's his website so you can get an idea. This is the real deal. You have 24 hours to delete your video. Otherwise, I will be suing you. I will see you in court, and your YouTube channel will be sued." So, you know, I really had two options. One was I could either delete my channel or I could make a video about this girl trying to sue me, and I decided to do the latter, because I'm not backing down. If you're a weirdo, I have the right to make fun of you. Well, that's just how it goes, right? Like, that's what's the worst part. Actual identity is secret, so no one would give me backlash, and I'm still censoring it now. Like, I could drop her full name right now if I really, really wanted to. But I'm being a nice guy and keeping it hidden just because I don't want anything to go after her or harass her. Like, that's not what the channel is about. It's not what I ever want. In fact, if there is any information that you have seen, I want to make it very clear right now. Do not go message these people. Do not send them any messages. Like I said, don't go obviously this girl's got some issues. I just think it's funny she's trying to sue me because I'm talking about something that she did with her life. Obviously after this DM, I can only log this thing and click on her father's law website just to see what I'm dealing with. Alright, what type of savvy internet hunting me down, trying to basically take the story of what his daughter was actually like. I can't believe I was so evil and cruel to talk about things that she openly did of her free will on the internet. And I'm not gonna lie, I've seen some pretty
Enemies ahead
as my time on the YouTuber, but this website actually might be one of the worst things I have ever seen in my entire life. So as you can see, we've got the classic bright yellow neon text all over the screen, and the classic quote, "Give us your day in court and we will earn your trust." Well, you know what, Mr. Lawyer Man, you're not gonna earn my trust because we're in court and you're on the other side. There's a stock photo in the background too that they just put the words over that poor guy's face. You know, that male model was expecting a huge payday for his photo shoot as a fake lawyer. But, you know, nothing about this website is really making me quake in my boots. It looks like it was designed by a 5-year-old that barely knows how to make Microsoft Word work, you know? Like something you made in a PowerPoint while sitting back trying to get all your studying in done for midterms. But here's what's really, really, really interesting, guys. So this girl emails me and claims it's her dad's law firm, but her dad's name wasn't the name on the website. Like, the main lawyer that is on that website, no matter how crappy it is, didn't match up with her dad. So using my magic super sleuth detection skills, I called the law firm. You know, like I went ahead and what was going on. Just to what's going on, right? Just trying to do what I gotta do to make sure that I'm not actually gonna get sued. So I give him a call, and sure enough, the lawyer that was listed on the contact information picked up, and he has nothing to do with the situation, guys. We're getting there now. But like I said, if you could find a number, this law firm actually had nothing to do with this at all. Yes, they have a crappy website. And I call and I'm basically like, "Hi, I'm a YouTuber, and I'm getting this weird threat from my email saying that you guys are going to sue me because I made fun of a video." And he's like, "Huh? What are you talking about?" So I'm on the phone with this lawyer for probably 20 minutes explaining what's going on. He basically tells me that the girl's dad doesn't work there anymore. They fired me about 2 months ago, and what I did wasn't illegal, and there's no way they would ever take me to this. So I'm like, "Thank you, Mr. Lawyer Man." That's what I thought. I thought it was ridiculous, and I didn't really think there was any way a lawyer was actually going to take it on, but I had to be sure. He's like, "Yeah, no problem. Have a good day." So now being armed with the information that this lawsuit is in fact fake, and there's no way that I'm actually going to be sued, not to mention the fact that her dad isn't even a lawyer there, I decided to do the most reasonable thing imaginable and troll her even more. So, as I said, the last email that I got from her was her telling me that her dad's law firm was going to hit me with the fullest extent of the law, and that there was nothing I could do but sit played yourself, more people are going to go watch the other video and watch this one. So, huge shout out to you. You know, you really managed to mess up your own chance at getting out of the situation. Like, I don't know what you expect. You really Christ-hated yourself. I'm not going to leak your name, but now even more people are going to go around telling their friends that the crazy lady that was trying to keep scrub for telling a story about how weird she was in high school. So I decide that I'm going to email back one last time just to really drop the coffin on her and make her look like an absolute idiot. So I said, listen, I just got off the phone with the lawyer whose website you sent me, and come to find out they no longer work with your father, and lawsuit fees pursuing considering I've done nothing illegal. However, I did some of my own legal research, and I think I might have just enough proof of you harassing me to file a lawsuit of my own. I would think very long and hard about what you want to ask me before you email me again, because I have my own team of elite lawyers on a helicopter ready to SEAL Team 6 raid your house and serve you this lawsuit. I am elite Kung Fu master, who will greatly enjoy the pleasure of hand-to-hand combat with a foe of your magnitude. So I would be patient and careful with whatever it is you want to say next, Padawan. Also, if you're really going to try to troll the professional troll, you might want to get better at it, but you ain't suing me, sweetheart. So obviously, I might have been a little bit mean there, okay? My team of elite lawyers is always on standby, ready to drop the world's largest lawsuit on anyone who adversaries me. That's right, anyone who's ever made fun of a strong guess what? My team of elite lawyers is hovering above your house right now. Obviously, I'm kidding. I don't have a team of elite lawyers, sadly. I wish I could. That'd be a good meme, but he doesn't even know that. So obviously, I send this message and I'm expecting to get a response back because something tells me that a girl this stupid probably is dumb enough to respond at least one more time to this email. But to my surprise, as of right now, she hasn't responded to the email at all, and I think she might have actually gotten the hint that she has no grounds to sue me on whatsoever. But either way, something in her head clicked where she went, maybe I should send him an email saying that I'm going to sue him for doing something that's not illegal, and then tell him that my dad's old law firm that he can just call and ask about it is the law firm that's going to be suing him. And then was shocked when I actually went through with it and tried to figure out whether or not they had any grounds to sue me or were going to be suing me. Like, I'm sorry, what did you think was going to happen? Were you really not thinking that far ahead, that you weren't wondering what exactly was going to go down when I got this email telling me I was being sued? I was just going to take it on the chin and be like, dang, guess that's part of being a YouTuber. Better delete this video that the internet is on us. Like, I'm sorry, it's not going to happen. And you know what? If you would have been nice and been like, hey, I really don't appreciate that video. I'm trying to move on from that part of my life. Is there any way you could have taken it down? I probably would have. I really wouldn't have been as much of a jerk. And in fact, I probably would have taken it down because it was a long time ago. It maybe have changed. And although I didn't tell you your name or imply who it was at any point in the story, I can see why you would want it down. But instead of being nice and actually getting what you want and talking to me like I'm a human being, you just decided that the real smooth move was going to be to threaten a fake lawsuit on a YouTuber who already deals with enough bullcrap to just pain, whether it be the right for everything else. So, yeah, the video's not going down. It's never going down. In fact, if you guys are watching this and you really want to stick it to it, a link to the video will be the first link in the description. Go watch it just so we can get more views, just to trigger her even more. So, yeah, on that note, guys, I think that's going to do it for the video. Moral of the story is, whenever you get an email telling you you're being sued, please read it thoroughly and make sure it's legit, because 9 times out of 10, your dad just got hired from a law firm, and they can't actually sue you for things that aren't illegal. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to comment, like, and subscribe if you're new. Today's notification shout-out goes to the one, the incredible, the legendary Nurse Instinct. Thank you so much for adding these notifications. If you want a notification shout-out, all you have to do is turn on notifications and send me a screenshot of them being on my Instagram at Chubby, and I shout somebody out every day. Just a reminder, the merch is out now. It's right below the video. So if you're looking for a new t-shirt, just something to dab on my favorite thing, yeah, buy one. But if you don't, then that's fine too, you know? I'm not going to be like Logan Paul and push my merch like crazy. If you guys like it. But on that note, I'm going to bounce out now. Hopefully you guys have an incredible day. Don't feel anyone pregnant, and if you do, make sure they're hot. Peace. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrub here. Hope you guys are all having an absolutely fantastic day. I know I am. And if you are, be sure to press the like button. Otherwise, no joke, no scam. You'll get attacked by Karen. Yeah, that's right, guys. You don't want to 1v1 Karen herself. She has claws from her time spent in hell where she was a demon. And trust me, she's pretty dangerous. Real talk, though, guys. As soon as this happened today, I was like, I need to get home and make a story time pronto, okay? I ran to my computer with more excitement inside of me than a small child on Christmas. Just absolutely hyped for the fact that what went down. I can't even lie. And yeah, it should be entertaining, so without further ado, let's get into it. Anyways, boys, today started off pretty normal. I woke up pretty early. I always wake up like insanely early. I wake up at 5:30. That's just always when I've woken up. And usually when I wake up, I'll go to the gym or I'll go on a run or something, you know, just trying to stay active, trying to do that fit boy lifestyle. Anyways, after I left the gym today, it was about 6:54 in the morning, and I had a text from somebody basically saying we were out of milk and like, you know, I should just go to the store and get some since I was already out. And you know what? I was feeling nice. I was like, I'm already out fat. I'll go get milk. And I'm not a giant grocery shopper, okay? Usually we do that thing where like you tell them what they want and then they get it all together for you and you just pull up into the parking spot and they put it in your car. You know, usually I'm more like that, but I am actually capable of walking in a grocery store. I know, I might be the bravest man to ever exist, but yes, the rumors are true. I am not afraid of any grocery stores. Which is surprising because I feel like grocery stores are where most bad things tend to happen, okay? Regardless of my irrational fear for, you know, grocery stores, I decided to whip in, and the closest store was this Target, alright, and I knew that they sold milk. Target, I'm just doing my thing. It's pretty early in the morning. I'm going in and out the aisles looking stylish. James Bond level of swag going in. You've never seen anybody doing grocery shopping better. Regardless, I get to the milk and I pick up the carton. You know, I'm not really worried about that 2%, 3%. You know how it is, baby. I always give that extra 5%. That was really corny. Wow. I can't believe that came out of my mouth. But you guys get the idea. I just get milk. I'm not too picky about it. And I started walking towards, you know, the checkout area, which is where you go once you've bought what you need to buy. I love how I'm explaining grocery stores to you guys. Like, yeah, once you get your stuff, you have to buy it. Thank you. I'm sure you guys are smart enough to figure that out. Anyways, as I'm getting there, I hear a voice behind me that sounds familiar, but I can't put my finger on it, alright? And then I turn around, and who is sitting there but my neighbor Karen, okay? For those of you guys who are new to the channel and have never watched it before, there's an entire saga about Karen. Basically, when I got my new house, I had this neighbor named Karen who just despised the fact I was a YouTuber, okay? Like, she found out I was a YouTuber and her son watched me, and her entire point from then on was to basically destroy my life. Tried to get me kicked out, tried to convince me to delete my channel. Like, this woman was just a witch. And I recognize the voice and I look back and I see her, bro. And I don't know if it was just the curse of the gods, you know, or them just wanting to make me suffer. But right when I look back is exactly when she comes around the aisle and we make direct eye contact, right? And you know what Karen should be thinking is like, oh, I didn't shoot it. I shouldn't be fighting this. Because for those of you who don't know, Karen eventually got so fed up with me that she moved her entire family because I own a YouTube channel. Like, imagine being that much of an angry soccer mom and you're like, someone is doing something they enjoy to make money? Screw that. I need to move my family as far away as possible. You know, just being an absolute nut job. Anyways, obviously, there's more to the story. Otherwise, Karen would have just peacefully walked away. You know, that would have been the smart thing to do. If you take a fat enough L, you shouldn't ask for a rematch. You know, like, I'm just saying, if you get knocked out in 3 seconds, that's a GG. If I single-handedly am annoying enough with my YouTube videos to make you move your family across a city, then you might not want a rematch, alright? Because you took a fat L. Regardless, she looks at me and goes, well, look what we have here. Finally got a real job, and is that why you gotta get up early, huh? That stupid YouTube stuff didn't work out? And you know, I don't know why. I'm in a good mood. I'm up early in the morning. I'm like, you know, Karen, no. Still doing YouTube, you know, just was out and about, needed some milk, popped into Target to get it. How are you? And I'm smiling the whole time, because that's really the real way to get under somebody's skin. A lot of you guys, you know, will be like, yo, my worst enemy's a jerk. Should I just roast him? Nah, dude, just be nice, because that hurts so much more. Because if you think about it, this woman's entire life changed because she didn't like the fact that I told stories on my YouTube channel, bro. And when she sees me again, all I do is smile and go, hey, my life's going great. How's yours? Like, that hurts more than me being a jerk. And she starts telling me how it's all my fault that her kids had to change schools, and it's all my fault that her, you know, and her husband are fighting, and starts telling me how horrible her life is, which, I mean, look, Basically, what happened is she told me to delete my channel. My channel is my job.
By 2050, there will be more plastic than fish in the oceans. There are 18 billion pounds of plastic.
Alright, like, I live off the money I make on this channel. I'm not gonna delete it. That's dumb. She decided to then threaten me. And every time she would threaten me, I would just make a video going, my crazy neighbor threatened me. And then she decided to move, bro. It is not my fault that your brain is so tiny. You decided to change your kids' schools when you moved, bro. You're acting like there's not 18 neighborhoods around here where you could have moved, the kids could have been in the same school, or you just could have not moved and apologized and not had any beef with your neighbor. Like, it's really not difficult, bro. It's not my fault to a middle-aged woman beating it with a metal umbrella. Probably won't be as understanding as me, but I just don't say anything to her, bro. She's still a miserable wench, so I just go, yeah, that would be crappy if anything happened to my car, and I walk away and go to the checkout. Anyways, I go to leave, but I guess they're going to leave too. So we start, like, walking to the checkout counter awkwardly. She's, like, 10 feet behind me, and she's very loudly complaining about how much of a jerk I am, you know, like, out loud, just, some people think they're so entitled, like, you know, just going on about me. And I'm just smiling, you know, walking towards the checkout, because I'm just trying to get my milk and go home, okay? I did not come here to battle to the death with a 45-year-old woman with paper cuts from all the scrapbooks she's been trying to make, alright? That's not my forte. That's not my go-to. It's not my favorite thing to do in the morning. But regardless, you know, hey, if she wants to play nasty and be weird, then, like, that's on her, bro. She's the one ruining her day, dude. Like, if you're gonna just hate people and let it ruin your day all the time, that's on you. It's nobody's fault that you're miserable but you. So whatever, we get to the checkout, and right when we get there, she, like, pushes in front of me to get to the front of the line, and I'm like, alright, man, I'm really not in a rush to get my milk, you know? My dairy needs it, you can wait a little bit. So, I'm trying to, I don't want to make it too hard, alright? The last thing I want to do is make it too hard, I don't want people standing around the Target, bro. People in Target are judgmental. This isn't Walmart. There aren't people running around with moo-moos and, like, lawnmowers. No, this is a Target, alright? This is where bougie people be shopping. I can't embarrass myself and roast Karen in this type of climate. Who knows how bad that would be for my health? So whatever, she puts her items on the belt and she starts checking out, bro. And the cashier's like, how's your day? And Karen starts telling this cashier about how, like, I'm a thief and she should check my pockets to make sure that I'm not stealing from Target. Which, I mean, look, I get it. Like, you're trying to inconvenience me, but you do realize that I'm not actually stealing anything from the Target, right? Like, I don't really get what her plan is. Even if the woman believed her and said, alright, empty your pockets, I would just empty my pockets and then there would be nothing in them and Karen would look like an absolute clown, but whatever. She starts telling this, you know, cashier how, like, I'm a jerk and I'm probably stealing from the store, and she wouldn't be surprised if, you know, I try to start a fight with the cashier to get some publicity. Like, just going in on me, bro. This woman does not like me. I'm not used to being hated, alright? Yeah, there's people who don't like me, and that's life sometimes. But this woman hates me, okay? You ever look at me in the eyes and realize if they had the chance they would force feed you peanut butter and jelly sandwiches till your stomach combusted and you just exploded peanut butter and jelly all over a Target? You know, I realize that Karen hates me that much. So whatever, she finally completes her awkward transaction and leaves, bro. So I step up, and as Karen walks out of earshot, the cashier looks at me and she goes, do you know her? And I'm like, yeah, it's a really long story. And she's like, man, I've never had somebody be so adamant that somebody in our store is a terrible person before that lady started talking to me about you. And I'm like, yeah, you know, it'd be like that sometimes. So she's like, well, you know, it's pretty dead. You're the last person in line. Like, if you want to tell me the story now, I'm interested, you know? So I'm like, I bet. So I start telling this cashier the story about how I was just kind of vibing, doing my thing, and this lady would do crazy stuff, so I would just make YouTube videos being like, my neighbor's a nut job, because my neighbor was a nut job, you know? No lies here, bro. I only speak facts. Regardless, me and this cashier are talking and laughing, and she's like my age, she's pretty cute, so I ask for her number, and I get her number. So in reality, Karen, you know, you trying to make my awkward milk run to Target terrible didn't really work out, because I just ended up getting a cute girl's number out of it, so thank you for that. But it doesn't end. You see, when I go to leave, bro, I've got this milk in my hand, no bags, because you know we already saving the turtles out here. I ain't using no plastic unless I have to. Regardless, I get outside, and sitting there, hands on her hips, pouting, folding, like tapping her foot as if I'm the late one, is Karen standing outside the Target with her cart, bro. And so, you know, I'm like walking out, and I try my best to walk after her, and she's like, excuse me, and I'm like, yeah. She goes, well, did they check you for anything stolen? And I go, well, no, because I didn't steal anything. Like, I mean, no, I didn't steal. I don't need to steal. I was your neighbor. theoretically that would mean like I make the same amount of money as you do, so do you steal from Target? Like I don't understand her reasoning there as to why I would be stealing from Target. Like that's all I do for fun, you know? Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy Scrub here, back again with another video. And today I'm going to be shoplifting from the Las Vegas metropolitan area. Regardless, she starts lecturing me about how rude I was to her, and I'm like, yeah. I only started being rude when she was fucking threatening to see me because she broke into my house and threw a water bottle in there. And I was upset that you couldn't start asking, okay? But you know what? Sure, I'm the jerk, whatever. So I go to leave, and she's like, I'd be careful leaving, watch out for that precious car of yours. And I look at her, and I go, I don't drive that car anymore, I got a new one. I walk over to my new car, which is like parked right within her eyesight, and I get in and drive away, dude. And the look on her face when I got into a different car than the one that I used to drive was pretty priceless, alright? I didn't stay around to ask questions or anything, but one can only assume that Karen did something to some poor guy who happened to be at Target at 6 in the morning car thinking it was mine. So if you're watching this and you're in the Las Vegas area, you know, and you drive like a midnight blue BMW, okay, and your tires got flat, that's my bad, alright? Maybe I shouldn't have told her that I drove the same car, so that's kind of on me. I apologize. Real talk though, I didn't realize that a mentally unhinged woman would probably go to try to do something to my car in the parking lot of a Target, because that's just not something that normal people have to deal with, alright? On that note, guys, that's gonna do it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed my little morning rendezvous in Target. As soon as this happened, I was like, boy, I gotta open the squad, you know? Karen was back with a vengeance. I really hope that's the last time I see her, and, you know, maybe she'll catch some charges for messing with cars in the Target parking lot, but you never know. Real quick though, Izzy's little brother, okay? You need to go outside and skate with your sister. You need to get out there and get a little bit of exercise. This does just go to all of you, dude. I get DMs all the time being like, yo, when I play Rainbow Six Siege for 17 hours straight, I listen to your videos. And like, I appreciate the support, but you guys just take care of yourselves, alright? Listening to my stories is dope, but, you know, I would rather you guys be physically healthy. So maybe instead of watching like 2 of my story times, you just watch 1, and you go outside, you go do something, take care of yourself. That's more important. Stay healthy. But on that note, guys, that's going to do it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Press the like button, comment down below, turn on notifications. If you're new and you turn on those notifications, send a screenshot to my Instagram, which is at Struggle with the Notifications. Okay, today's notifications are the Jelly Open 7. Thank you for having on notifications. I do appreciate you. Other than that, be sure to check out the No Joke, No Scam merch. It is very swag-tastic. Use code Scrubby for a discount in the GTA store. And now that I've got those plugs out of the way, it's time for the good, the only finale. Don't get anyone pregnant. If you do, make sure they're home. I'm going to go to Target now and play with more soccer. Millions of dollars in the parking lot. See you guys next time with another video. Have an incredible day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. I'm out. Peace.
She was sitting on the table and doing her homework. Suddenly she kind of collapsed. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are keeping safe and healthy. Today I've got some more entitled parent stories for you, so sit back, relax, and let's get straight into them. Where did you learn to speak English? English? This story took place 5 months ago, so it won't be exactly word for word, but I've remembered enough of the event to recite it. Blah blah blah, you've heard it before. So my stepmom is British, Welsh to be exact. For those who don't know, Wales is the little town west of England and north of England. It's a beautiful place where the sheep and alcohol, and the steaks and golden sheep and alcohol. My stepmom is ethnically Welsh, but Wales in England. Despite this, my mum and dad, Wales for grandma and grandpa, is secretly later, she met my dad and joined the family. At the time, I was still getting over my mum, so her presence was less than welcome. Despite this, my stepmom never pushed me or tried to buy her way in. She gave me the room I needed to grieve, and when I was ready, showered me with enough affection to make up for the lost time. She has my eternal love and respect for it, and has become my second mother. Now, we live in a large town in the Midwest, being west of the seaboard but east of Mississippi. So while most people are open to outsiders, there's the usual few who just want to ruin everything. Around Christmas time, I was visiting home from college with my girlfriend, Charlie, whose awesomeness has been detailed in my post, enjoying some quality girls' time with my stepmom. We were in the mall, searching for some place that sold plastic modelling glue for my dad, who's really into woodwork. During this, my stepmom is on the phone with her brother, who still lives in the UK, catching up and showing some laughs. They were speaking against each other, which happened to offend the woman who has since earned the title of Anna. We were standing in front of the mall map, trying to find the hobby store, when I heard a loud splash from behind us. I turned to see a woman dressed in a rather nice-looking business suit, corralling her kids away like they just encountered a school threat. Now, I was ready to let it go, but Charlie can get very defensive of people she likes, so she ended up calling her out. Something offends you, ma'am? She seemed to ponder her next move before responding with that oh-so-stupid phrase. You're in America. When you're here, you speak English, not Muslim. My kids don't need to hear that. Now, I've met some pretty stupid people in my life, even dated one, but never ever have I heard of someone confusing Welsh for Arabic, which is what I assume she meant. They're two very different languages from two very different cultures. The only similarities between them is how little I understand them. However, for someone to be so offended by someone speaking another language, they probably also didn't immerse themselves too much in other cultures. To her, the world probably began in New York and ended in Los Angeles. It was at this point that my stepmom hung up. Now, I know that Americans get a bad rep and all, she said in an obvious British accent, but it doesn't hurt when you actively conform to the stereotype. Oh my god, Karen said with a righteous indignation. Your accent is awful. Where did you even learn to speak English? My stepmom held the most deadpan expression she could. English. I swear I could smell the smoke coming from the flaming mess inside Karen's skull. She looked at Charlie and I, a pair of shockingly Caucasian colored cracks, and then my stepmom, argued and fully a chaperone, took a moment to process what she was doing, and then walked away, dragging a group of embarrassed looking twins with her. I have to give her credit, at least she knew whom to trust. My stepmom chuckled, muttered an offensive sounding Welsh phrase, and then helped us scan the map for the hobby shop. The rest of the day went well, and we had a funny story to tell my dad when we got back. To all my bigots out there who get offended when someone speaks another language, get over yourselves. The world doesn't revolve around you. To all my bilingual friends out there who speak their native tongues, good for you. It's important to keep your culture alive. And to Karen, next time you try to accost someone for speaking something other than English, at least get the right compliment. Yeah, I mean, OP, you just summed that up better than I could ever have hoped to. Thank you for that. The sentence that you can see on screen right now, I think I've been chuckling quite a bit. If you know about Wales and the stigmas around Wales people, they are obviously false, by the way, but you will understand this sentence on screen. Now, guys, before we move on to our second story, I've got to first give a big thank you to Filmora for sponsoring this video. A lot of you guys ask me all the time what I use to edit my videos, and what I respond with is I use Sony Vegas, but it looks like this. You know, it's very complicated software. I certainly didn't use it when it started out on YouTube, and I imagine it looks kind of daunting to someone that has never edited before. But that is where Filmora comes in, helping you make videos as easily as possible. It is so simple. Let me jump in and show you. So this is Filmora 9, and it's so easy when it comes to start making videos. As you can see, all you gotta do is import some files, then put them on the timeline, chop them up, add some transitions. It's that easy. To be honest, a lot of the transitions that you get on Filmora are way higher level than So if you do need any help, any tutorials, it's all on their website. They have really simple videos like this one I'm showing on screen right now. Just make it so straightforward. Guys, I know a lot of you are in lockdown like me right now with a lot of time. Maybe you're quite bored. If you ever wanted to try video editing, now is the best time and this is the easiest way. You can go and download the free trial right now for absolutely nothing, no information required. Just go and check it out. The link is in the pinned comment and in the description. With that being said, thank you again to Filmora and let's get on with the rest of the video. Entitled Mum refuses to wear face mask. Cops get called and Karen goes insane. Hello and welcome. Little backstory. The state I live in, our lovely governor said that if you leave your house and go anywhere, you must wear a face mask unless you cannot for medical reasons. So if you go into any gas station, grocery store, hospital, etc., you have to have a mask. Unless, again, medical reasoning that we are not allowed to press. Now, I was covering the lobby shift while the kid was going on break, and I had to make it known, even with the 2 signs in front of the door saying masks are required, and the 4 signs on the doors in the lobby. So I was covering when I see Karen and her full crotch goblins getting out of her minivan. None of them have face masks, and since I'm not a confrontational person, I'm already dreading having to take her to the pressure. Her kids, by the way, are all between the age of 18 and 13 or so. Karen comes in and grabs a cart and does the whole fake smile thing at me because she thinks I'm not going to say or do anything, but I do. I tell her, nicely, that due to state law, she and all her children must have face masks or coverings. Karen was not having it. She went on and on about how our governor is a POS and that he's breaking one of the amendments and her religious rights. And I told her I'm sorry, but we cannot allow her or her kids to shop in the store, and she just tells me to do. I tell my manager, who went to tell Karen her family needs masks and that all her kids shouldn't be shopping with her because it helps decrease the amount of people that could get infected and spread the disease. Now Karen tells him she can't leave her kids out in the car or at home because she doesn't have a babysitter. Note that I said one of the kids was about 14, so old enough to watch the others, you would think. My manager tells her that he is going to have to call the cops since she's breaking the law of no face masks. Karen just rolls her eyes and says, yeah, okay, call them, as if we are bluffing. We were not. The cops show up and they are kindly escorted to Karen and her family. I can hear her screaming she has every right to be in this store without a mask, and we have to take her since she's already in the store. The police are trying to explain to her that she cannot be in the store because it's a state law and she's going to be removed. Her kids are beyond embarrassed and they all go to leave the store to head back to the car, but Karen won't. She begins going on some type of BS that we are now discriminating against her, and she pulls her phone out and begins recording. I really dislike it when people pull out their phones and record when the police are around. Just because the police are doing something that is forcing you to change all your general action, it doesn't mean they're doing something wrong. They're allowed to do that. Of course, if they're acting legally, of course, I'm saying. She was making sure that Officer A and Officer B's names are being shouted along with the name of the store for being racist against her and her family. Both cops, myself, my manager, Karen, and all her kids are Caucasians, so who the F knows why she's putting the race card? Well, I'll tell you just because she can. After a ton of screaming, shouting, and embarrassment, Karen is escorted out where all her kids are waiting for her to unlock the car and go home. But again, Karen isn't done. Oh no, she's shouting at everyone that comes into the store that we're all racist POSs, and that we are going to hear from her lawyer, blah blah blah. Right before the cops left, I saw her being put in one of the cars with the cop while the others stayed with the kids. I assume they were waiting for a family member to pick them up. But yeah, Karen just went absolutely crazy over the law. All I can really say is, stay safe, guys. Yeah, Karen, I'm sorry, but it doesn't really matter what you think about this. If there is a law, you kind of have to abide by it. That is the law. I also don't understand why the Karen wouldn't want to wear a face mask. It's helping people to stay safe. It's helping you stay safe. What's wrong with it? I don't know what it must be. Perhaps Karen has found an amazing design on a face mask, like the one on screen right now, which will solve all her problems. Guys, if you haven't seen my face mask before, I announced it a couple of days ago now. Yeah, it's pretty amazing, I would say, and all the profits raised go to charity. Alongside that, for every one of these face masks purchased, another one will be donated to a medical professional to help them on the front line. So that's it really. The links for the face mask will be in the description and the pinned comment, as will the links for Filmora, the amazingly easy software to help you create videos today. Anyway guys, that is going to be it for this video. I really hope you have enjoyed it. A couple of very interesting stories, quite different but very enjoyable. I want to say again a massive thank you to Filmora for sponsoring this video. Guys, as you know, sponsors only really work if you guys go and then support the brand. This editing software is one that I have tried myself and I cannot endorse it enough. It is just so easy. Honestly, parts of it put my very expensive editing software to shame, so yeah guys, go and check it out, link is in the description. With that all being said, I will see you tomorrow for a brand new upload, same time, same place, but make sure you've got your notifications on. And what if you don't? You know what analytics probably actually, so put them on if you haven't done already.
Hey there, Mr. Reddit here. Welcome back to another episode of r/Entitled Parent Stories. Our first story we'll be reading today, entitled Brother Fakes Illness to Milk My Parents of Their Retirement Savings. After that, Mother wants to use my art for free because she's my mother. After that, would you like some cheese with your wine? After that, entitled Mother tries to steal meat and candy from the store. Now, Karen personally told me if we can get 1,000 likes on this video, she won't steal any more meat or cheese for an entire week. So please smash that like button. And if you're new, subscribe and turn on notifications for new stories from Reddit every single day. Don't forget to check out our brand new merch, link in below. And if you join as an official member of the Re-Army today, I'll give you a special shout out. Entitled Brother Fakes Illness to Milk My Parents of Their Retirement Savings. So I grew up in a middle-class family in a low-income area. My dad built his dream house there, and even though they could afford to move, they never wanted to. My parents had a tendency to spoil my older brother far more than us, mostly because I was the quiet one who never spoke up. This resulted in my brother getting his way more often than me. Nothing blatant, but it was enough to give him an entitlement complex on the outside. When my brother was a teenager, he struggled with some serious mental illnesses. These were absolutely legitimate and crippled his ability to function for several years. My parents were obviously very concerned for him